another video from T2T Wrestling. We got ranting. All the rants.
All the
All
rants.
the rants. Did you pay your rants today? I'm about to.
Oh yeah, I definitely did.
We had so
think
many
we all
technical
did.
difficulties. Oh my god. Let's just get this shit started, cause
Good.
yes.
Do you want me to start with the same little question I posed during
Yes.
the technical difficulty? Good.
Yes.
I will start this little video, which is going to be polite, nice, and how to put it, constructive, with asking one single simple question of the WWE upper management regarding their Royal Rumble 2022 choices. Here we go. What the living flying fuck were you people thinking about, you stupid assholes?
He actually added more shit to that question, but yeah.
Yes, because I'm even more angry now 30 seconds later. This was the dumbest shit I would say I have ever seen, but this is WWE. This was the dumbest shit I have seen since their last pay-per-view.
They won?
Only this time it ruined the fucking Rumble. The single greatest evening in professional wrestling of the year. No, yes, I will take the Rumble over Mania any day. And you've done fucked it up, guys. You've done fucked it up so hard.
As you can see, Tim is angry. Yeah.
Slightly perturbed. I'm not Mad Max. I am perhaps mildly annoyed Maximilian. Yeah, Brock Lesnar. Let's just get it out of the way. Why?
Okay,
Tell me fucking why. Tell me why he and Shane McFucking Man is there.
Can I say something, or do you want?
Yes, you can rant all you want.
Are we gonna have a Tim tirade or whatever the hell?
If you don't interrupt me, I'll never shut up. So go ahead.
Okay. The reason why I am upset about this whole situation for me is like, this was not necessary for him to have the belt, right? Because at day one they put him in that match with the other four, which is fine. They didn't have him win. They could have been like, if they wanted to have a match with, like I already said this before in the other day one video, they wanted to have a match with Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. That's fine. Be like, oh, you cost me the win. Oh no, you cost me the win. Have that kind of feud. Have freaking Roman Reigns come. Have them fight at Royal Rumble. Have Reigns coming in. Be like, oh, you thought you forgot about me or whatever. Have Paul Heyman betrayed Brock Lesnar. Could have done all of this without the belt. Could have made Big E look good. And then Bobby Lashley could have went into the Rumble himself. And then have Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar still do WrestleMania for the belt. It could have done that. I mean, that's just one of ideas that I just came up with.
There are so many ways you could have done this. Not the least, as we have said before, if you absolutely fucking want to do... Sorry, I'm going to be swearing a lot this time.
Those four children.
It's probably going to be demonetized, but...
God damn it, all that money!
Yeah, I know. Why would you even want to have the belts involved?
Now where am I supposed to get that $2.50 from? Shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically, I am basically responsible for Toya's kids not eating for the next 2 months.
No, they'll never know what McDonald's tastes like, you asshole.
Yeah. Anyway, like I said, first of all, this is the third Roman versus Brock WrestleMania main event in 5 years. Come on, guys. Even fucking hell. Even Cena versus Randy wasn't that insane.
True.
There is
very
point
true.
to it. And if you absolutely want that, because you are so married to short-term immediate income from the idiots who will join in to see anything with Brock because he's Borg Laser.
That was another thing that pissed me off.
Just have a fucking match between them. Put them in a Hell in a Cell again. Put them on a greasy pole with a Maurice on top or something. Put them in a casket match without the Undertaker. Do something interesting. This is not going to be interesting. It's going to be the exact same thing we've seen 5 times in the last year alone.
It's gonna be like, hey guys, did you watch the Rumble? Did you watch Bobby Lashley versus Brock Lesnar? It's gonna be the exact same thing. It's gonna be that.
Yeah, 100% the same thing. 100%.
And it was
Except that Paul Heyman is going to stand around looking,
That's another thing that I'm confused about. Like, what the fuck is Paul Heyman doing? He keeps switching back and forth. I'm just like, I am so done with this fucking storyline that's ended already.
Yeah. End. Just end.
Like,
we had Big E as a champion. Now, Big E might not have been taken by the fans as much as the WWE wanted as a champion, but you're not giving him any fucking chances to turn that around.
I mean, that would have been a great opportunity at day one if he would have won.
Yeah,
to build him up.
That would have been like cementing Big E as a legitimate champion. Then you can start building him up with the fans. It's not like Big E isn't popular in his own right. All he needed to do was get the legitimacy of actually being able to win the big matches. Then you could throw him against Rollins and it would have been awesome. While you could have had the other 3.
Yeah, because it's like, why throw Rollins? Why throw Rollins to Reigns? For what? That was, I mean, look, no disrespect. That was a great fucking match. But it didn't make any sense. If you're gonna do with the fucking Brock Lesnar and the Roman, you know what? We're gonna forever have Brock Reigns and Roman Lesnar for all eternity.
Yep. Hey, we've been joking about this before. I don't think it's a joke anymore. I think they're going to do Brock versus Roman every single fucking
pay-per-view. Yeah.
In 2022.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
It's just gonna be the Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns show.
Every single card. And you know what? I'm actually joking because Brock is going to go away again after Mania, and then Rollins is going to come back, and we're going to have another pointless match with Reigns.
Pretty much.
And I'm just like, I'm so... yeah, it was... Oh, God almighty. Also, as I said before, and I realize this is a rant, so I'm skipping, Brock winning the men's Rumble made it so much worse that Ronda came back and won the women's. Up until then, I hadn't had a problem with Ronda doing it. It's fine. If she's back and she's actually going to be full-time, fine. She needed to win that so she can go straight back into the top-line storylines. That's all good. How do you think you would feel as a standard WWE full-time talent right now? Someone like Liv Morgan. Someone like Big E. Even someone like Happy Corbin, Baron Corbin, whatever his name is. How do you think you feel about busting your ass every single day, no matter what the audience says to you, no matter what stupid ideas you get from creative? Just go out there and you do your very best, and then, boom, Brock Lesnar, Ronda Rousey.
Pretty much.
So that's going to be Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte and Brock Flair. Brock Flair versus Roman Lesnar.
Yep, pretty much. Totally.
For the millionth time.
I mean, I don't mind, but I don't have a really big problem with Ronda Rousey. I don't.
No, I don't. No.
Because
I mean, up until Brock
for
won,
me,
I didn't have a problem with it. My problem is the fact that if they're doing both of them on the same card,
I don't think they're gonna do it on the same card. I think they're gonna do like the day one.
Oh, absolutely. I'm talking about this particular card. I'm talking about Ronda winning one and Brock winning the other one. Then I'm like, there are so many people you are fucking over and keeping down. There's so many people you could be using to amazing effect
Well,
And
I mean, look at
instead, you're going to once again spend an hour on every fucking show
again,
with this.
again. I can understand if it wasn't for the belt and for
Yeah,
the
then it would
WWE
be
belt.
fine.
No, but like no, listen. I like if the Bobby Lashley and the Brock Lesnar fight wasn't for the belt and Brock Lesnar and like I said he got screwed by Paul Heyman whatever, that's fine, and Brock Lesnar went in to Royal Rumble, I wouldn't have a problem with that
True.
because he got screwed, so I would expect him to come back and then obviously to challenge Roman, and that would have been a thing, and that would have been got him back into the whole storyline with Roman and Paul Heyman again.
And it would have kept him. It would have kept him as the face, and it would have just gotten him in. Amusingly enough, I think most people this time agrees with me. After day one, when I checked social media and Reddit and the other places I usually go just to catch people's, reaction to the whole thing, I was shocked at how many people were like, "This is awesome! This is so cool that Brock did this." This time, when I went the same places, it was like 95% that was WWE. What are you doing? This is so dumb. This is so. Again, where does this leave Kevin Owens? Where does this leave Drew McIntyre? Where does this leave AJ Styles?
Where
Where
does
does this
leave
leave
Bad
Omos?
Bunny?
Where does this leave Johnny Knoxville? Randy Orton? There's Big E. I mean,
Like it's
fuck's
just
sake, WWE.
it's really
Fuck's sake.
it's
And now
really
we're going to
headachy.
once again also, and at the same time, because of all of this, now we're going to have to find. So I mean, the only positive thing I guess is that, is that you can throw AJ at, you can have AJ take on Bobby, and if you actually are willing to let AJ win, I could see that going over. Because AJ can have good matches with everyone. AJ is one of those who could have good matches with a broom handle.
Pretty much, but I don't know. It, it's just it's just frustrating how it. I'm just angry that all this is because and Biggie had to lose his belt at day one.
Yeah,
It was not necessary. I mean you know what I I can't help that Roman Reigns had the cooties, right? But if it even
yeah.
didn't, they would have still had that match. What would they have done for Royal Rumble?
I don't. I don't
And
know.
it's like I just like I don't have a problem with Lesnar. I don't. I just have a problem that they're always shoving us down
I
our
know.
fucking throats.
It's yeah, but
I'm not
again,
good at
that's
gagging. Okay, stop doing that.
yeah. She has a bad gag. I can guarantee
Yeah,
you, she has a bad gag reflex.
yeah, it's terrible. But it's
That
like God,
sounded That sounded wrong.
that sounds really
Um,
wrong.
but I mean, it's the same problem as I've said with Roman repeatedly over the last 6 months, where I have grown less and less enchanted by the whole
Like
thing.
I'm
I
like
don't have a problem with Roman.
completely like
Roman is doing
done.
amazing work. I think Roman has never been better, and I have
I mean, I think
been
Roman's doing a
defending
fantastic
Roman back when no
job, and
one
he
else
comes
did.
to work all the time and everything else. And I see what they're trying to do with Brock Lesnar, trying to make him more personal and trying to make more fun, ha ha ha, and stuff like that. But it ain't working for me.
Listen, listen, Brock Lesnar. If Brock could, okay, one of the problem with Brock is also his heart condition. Brock cannot work a match longer than 15 minutes.
Yeah,
We
I can
know this.
understand that.
He's simply not physically capable of working a match more than 15 minutes before his heart might start taking down, heart or whatever it is might start taking, I think it's his heart, might start taking damage. That will, of course, also means he can never do one of those big Iron Man matches and so on. It's fine.
Darn.
I don't have a problem with them turning Brock into Andre the Giant. Brock as a face, Brock as a face who could come out 3 or 4 times a year and beat the snot out of one of the heels would be amazing. Go full Andre with him.
I don't care as long as it's not
Just
for no belt.
keep him away from the fucking titles.
Right. Just
It's
keep away from the title. You don't need to be
ruining.
near no belts. You want
Yeah,
to
it's
bring them in
ruining
and
your
beat up
god.
heels? Have at it. I'm all for it. I'll be like, yes.
I think Brock Lesnar can play an excellent. He can play an excellent face. Actually,
Yeah, I
I
think
think he
so
can be
too.
exactly what they were building Braun Strowman up to do. I think Brock can do even better because Brock can be fun. We've seen Brock just allow Brock to break character. We've seen Brock when he was a heel and something funny happens in the ring. He breaks down laughing. Apparently, he has a really, really well developed sense of humor. Just play him like that. He's still Brock Lesnar. But keep him away from the belt. It's the same. There are so many people in your company that you are just not doing anything. This is why they're all going to AEW, for fuck's sake. Why would they stay with you? They know that as long as Brock and Roman and now Bobby is there, none of them are ever, with the possible exception of Drew McIntyre, none of them are ever going to be able to, get to the top of the mountain. And this is not the 80s. This is not the 80s or 70s where, Bruno Sammartino and Hulk Hogan held the titles for 20 years combined.
Oh, the 80s.
I mean, these days, holding the title for more than a year, as Roman has, is actually fairly rare. That means there's a bigger chance for a lot of people to get to that top of the mountain. And if you don't let them get to the top of the mountain, they will go where they can. And then you will end up with a card that does consist of Roman and Brock and Gunther versus, I don't know,
Coltrane. Sorry.
Billy the Dance Star. Who's Billy the Dance Star? I don't know.
Some jobber named Tamina.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I don't want Tamina as a job. I just
You
want
said.
her.
You said the
I
last video yesterday. You said
I don't want her as a job.
You
I just
said
want
it.
you
You said
for
it.
I didn't.
You did.
Not this. Not
Oh, I will.
altogether.
I will highlight that part and
Situation.
put it in this fucking video.
Toya's being mean. You're not very nice at all.
No.
How dare you? You're not
Toy
the
ain't
kind
nice.
of
That's
person
what
I
it says
thought
right
you
there
were.
on the title of my thing right there. Toy ain't nice.
Yeah. So yeah, this is just I
mean, yeah, guys, we're just ranting about this
flabber-
shit because this is.
I am flabbergasted at how stupid in every meaningful
How
way,
rushed
shape, or
this
form
fucking
this
thing was. I think it was rushed. I mean, there is
Yep.
talk about storylines being changed like 20 different damn times. It's just.
It ruined the show. It ruined the match. By that, it ruined the show itself.
It ruined the magic that was Royal Rumble.
Yep. It's ruining the possibility for going forward, and it's just giving. If it had been like 2 or 3 years since we last saw Roman versus Brock, that's one thing. We've seen Roman versus Brock like 3 times in the last year.
But it's so nice.
It's not like they're not fighting. Again, I have said it before, it seems entirely as if WWE has given up on everything that isn't immediate short-term profit, which actually makes me think they might be in monetary trouble. Maybe there's something to the fact that Vince is finally ready to sell it, just because they're not making any money. Because some of the decisions they're making just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, exactly.
They really don't make any sense.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I have no words.
No, I have no words either. I am.
Other than the words I spoke earlier, but
I
other than that, I have no words.
This is the thing we have talked about before, guys. Unless something. I mean, this is an exception. Toya can find someone else to do T2T wrestling with, obviously, but unless something very specifically comes up, we just have to.
I'll just go solo, finally.
Yeah, the
As
breakup
long as
of
they
the
got
tag
rid of his
team.
ass, thanks WWE. We fucking work together. Okay, I
We are
told you.
breaking. We are Toya is breaking up the tag team, and since I am the heel, I am probably going to be. Actually, no, she's the heel because that means she'll be winning.
Yes.
No, what I wanted to say was this has broken me. I'm not shouting because of the guy next door. Sorry, down below me, actually in my apartment. But I am furious. I am legitimately angry
I will
at
put
how much
angry
they are
little
fucking this up.
faces to show how angry Tim
Yeah,
is.
not. I mean, Daddy is not disappointed. Daddy is pissed off, furious. I don't think we will be back until Mania. We will probably cover Mania because
It's Mania.
Mania, but I cannot see us covering Money in the Bank or Fastlane
Yeah. That's
unless
something,
something very weird
right?
happens.
Something big happens. I'm
I
like,
mean,
oh
if
shit.
there is some kind of match we just have to deal with, or some kind of development like Brock
I mean, we also have
having
other,
his leg stolen or something. We have other
we
stuff to
have
do
other
as
stuff
well.
that to do well, exactly. So we can always do
Um,
that.
I mean, we're also thinking
As
eventually
the
about doing another like video
top
another
10.
top 10 thing, and we have some video game we can do play together if absolutely necessary.
Right, and we
There's
can always,
plenty of
oh, we can
things we
always
can
check
do.
out AEW as well.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, my I still don't like AEW because even today I still feel like they probably not when you watch the show. Everyone has great praise for the show, at least everyone who is basically smart. But when I see that what the company says and does outside, I still can't get over the concept of them just basically being WWE's jilted ex-girlfriend,
Yeah, pretty
being very
much.
angry at the world. But my biggest problem with not watching AEW is not because I dislike AEW, it's because I don't have time to watch more than one franchise. I mean, I just don't have time in my life. So yeah, we can go to that. There's a lot of things we can do. You're
I
not
can't
getting rid
watch.
of.
I can't watch AEW because I I think that the E is looks like an and symbol, and I think it's AEW root beer, and I just want a root beer, and I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna root beer, and I totally forget.
As you can hear, this is a terrible thing, and Tony Khan should be embarrassed about his name, name of his
Yeah,
company.
he should.
Um, no, you're not getting rid of me and Toya. We're going to continue to torture you, our beloved audience, for the foreseeable future. But wrestling wise, unless something very strange happens regarding Fastlane or Money in the Bank, you're not going to hear from us again until Mania.
Yeah, pretty
Because I don't
much.
even know if I want to see the next couple of shows. I'm done with this. I'm
Yeah,
just done.
it's like I need a
It's
break. I need a break. Cause
I was so angry
I,
when
I was
Brock came
just,
out.
I was pissed off because I could that you know what? No, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm finished. I'm done, guys. Anyways, thanks so much for listening us to us bitch. But we's
we
mad.
need we needed this. I think we needed this.
Right. Well, we will see you guys next time. Bye.
I